All right, let's talk about some overreactions from the Vikings' first preseason game against the Seahawks. Welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I am Lupagus, and welcome to Overreaction Saturday, where we talk about the overreactions that have been coming out, whether it's comments in our videos, on Twitter, maybe something personal. Overreactions to what we saw go down Thursday night when the Vikings traveled to Seattle, taking on those pesky Seahawks. So I'm going to get into that. Before I do, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And also, if you have not yet done it, Underdog Fantasy, sign up, drop the promo code SKOL. It'll match your first donation up to $100. All right. We'll be having leagues. We're getting that information out pretty soon, probably next week. All right. Overreaction Saturday. I got 6 of them here. If you have more, drop them in the comments. But number one, these are in no particular order. Jaron Hall sucks. Jaron Hall got a lot of flack for his performance against the Seahawks. Didn't complete many passes, didn't do much on the ground. All he really did was roll right or roll left and throw the ball away. All right, you know what? The guy had no chance. There was pressure all over the place, up in his face. He had no time to let any kind of plays develop. I'm going to give Jaron Hall a big pass on this one. Yeah, it was gross. It was tough watching it. But the O-line, that third-string O-line, was complete garbage, complete ass. The dude didn't even have a single chance to have any success. So I would actually like to see him play with the twos, with the backup O-line, see if he can do a little better, give the kid some confidence. But let's not write him off. Yeah, is he going to make the roster? Probably not. Looks like he's destined for the practice squad, which is fine. He's a fifth-round rookie. Started off hot, cooled off considerably since then. But let's not write off Jaron Hall because of one bad performance in the preseason. Again, his old line failed him and failed him very, very hard. Next overreaction we've been hearing. Ivan Pace Jr. is the next Sam Mills or Zach Thomas. He is the next big thing, the next Hall of Fame short linebacker. Don't get me wrong. I am as stoked and excited about Ivan Pace Jr. than anybody. So happy for his performance last night. So happy that he's simply just a Viking. He was one of my favorite players in the draft last year, one of my favorite prospects. But let's just take a breath. Let's just relax. Let's not jump to any conclusions or jump into the future. Let's just enjoy this thing and let's watch it unfold. Yes, he had the green dot on his helmet, which is very, very rare for an undrafted rookie to have. He played well. He read the run very well. He was in the backfield, making plays, blowing up guards. He did have some broken coverages. He missed some assignments in the passing game. So definitely a learning curve for him needs to be had. So let's just cool our jets. I don't know if he's going to start. I mean, will he start at some point this year? Probably. He probably will. He probably will make the roster. Probably start at some point. To me, he's a sub-package guy to start the season, special teamer, sub-package guy, backup. That's what I see for him starting out. He may earn a starting job down the road, but right away, no, I don't think so. Again, I love Ivan Pace. Super excited about him. Let's just relax. Let's not, deem him a Hall of Fame linebacker just yet. But, I mean, a couple more weeks. Nah, that'll be fair. That'll be fair. All right, another overreaction. Greg Joseph has won the kicking job. Greg Joseph did great last night. Hit a 54-yarder, hit another field goal, hit his extra point, did everything you wanted him to do. But his competition, Jack Podolski, didn't even get a sniff. I don't know if that was by design, if it was going to be, okay, Jack, you're going to sit out game one, you'll get game two. Or if it was like, hey, Greg's going to kick the first 3 quarters, you'll get the fourth quarter. There was a point there late in the game where I thought Jack could roll out there and kick the field goal. They went for it on fourth down instead. This isn't over yet. Greg Joseph's a very heavy favorite, I'll give you that. But this thing is not over yet. Jack Podolski will get a chance to give a little rebuttal to what Greg Joseph did against the Seahawks. So we'll see how that goes next week at home against the Titans. But I think Jack will get a shot before this kicking game and this kicking competition is said and done. This is my personal overreaction. And I'm going to talk this one through. But Dwayne McBride has no shot to make the final 53. Personally, Dwayne McBride to me was one of the most disappointing players I watched last night. Physical runner in college, good vision, good power, good speed, and didn't see much of that last night. In fact, he looked like he was running scared. He kind of turned his body when he was going to get hit. I don't know if he was overwhelmed. He seemed really, really hyper when he was returning kicks. So I don't know if it was just nerves that got to him. So I'm going to let this simmer for a little bit, maybe give this a week. But right now, if I'm the Minnesota Vikings, I mean, they already brought in Kareem Hunt today. Dwayne McBride was really the guy and maybe my expectations were through the roof for him. I thought he was going to potentially had the potential to be a 7th-round running back who has a huge preseason, climbs the depth chart, and even pushes Alexander Madison for carries in the regular season. That does not look like it's going to happen. It just, there's no shot. The way he ran against the Seahawks, no way. I think he's practice squad at best. And but I'm just going to just relax a little bit. Let the preseason unfold. Maybe Dwayne McBride will have some better performances and some better days in practice. They'll get that momentum swinging back upward. But right now, not very good. Dwayne McBride. So overreaction, not making the team. I mean, it looks like it's probably going to happen, but I'm still going to say it's an overreaction at this point. Jalen Reagor is better than Jordan Addison. This came from one of our top, one of our most beloved viewers on there saying he would rather have Jalen Reagor than Jordan Addison. To me, this is absolutely insane. One of the biggest overreactions I've ever seen in my life from one preseason game. Reagor caught, 4 balls for 53 yards. Addison had, he had the catch that didn't count, the beautiful toe-tapping drag. How he caught that, I have no idea. To say you would rather have Jordan Addison than Jalen Reagor is probably one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life. Jalen Reagor's had, 4 years now to try to prove that he's worth a first-round pick. Has not yet done that. One preseason game is going to change your opinion of that? No, I don't think so. Jordan Addison every single day. Jordan Addison has done everything to show that he could be the man. He looks like, the perfect complement to Justin Jefferson. Get him out there opposite, whether he's in the slot, outside. KJ Osborne worked in there. This wide receiving core is going to be deadly. And Addison looks like the real deal. It's been nothing but rave reviews since he stepped on the field. So to say Jalen Reagor, you'd rather have Jalen Reagor than Jordan Addison is probably the worst overreaction I've ever heard in my life and one of the dumbest. Last one, Andrew Booth Jr. and Lewis Cine are both busts. Both these guys were getting ragged on pretty hard in our post game last night, and for good reason. Booth got smoked by an undrafted rookie wide receiver. Cine just didn't play very good. He's out there with the 2s and 3s, and this is a former first-round pick. Yeah, he's only had 4 games played. Didn't look overly great, and he looked at his face at the end of the game. He's sitting there on the bench. He looked like he was very upset and disappointed. So probably not the performance he wanted either. But again, Booth Jr., with the injuries, he is trending this way to being a bust, but it's year 2. We can't slap a bust label on anybody. Both these guys are going to make the team. Both these guys will be part of this defense this year. The roles, how much of the role they'll have, that's to be decided. But give it at least another year before we slap bust labels on this guy, especially Cine. I mean, he broke his leg, freak accident last year, missed pretty much the entire season. He's pretty much a rookie. Mostly he's a rookie. So give him a little bit of slack here. Give him some room to grow. Give him some room to learn. He's still very raw. Andrew Booth Jr., I think he appeared in 6 to 8 games last year. He was always hurt. Still very raw too. So let's just, I know we're frustrated. I know we want production. I know we want instant return. Let's slow down. Let's just slow down. Give these guys a little more time and make a decision. Maybe after the year, if they're busts or not. But yeah, both guys did have bad games. But let's not just slap a bust label on them because they did not have a great performance in preseason week 1. So that is it. Those are 6 overreactions from the Vikings. Lost to the Seahawks on Thursday night. If you have any more, let me know in the comments. And also remember to keep your skull in your hole.